They want the cup. They want the cup. They want the cup. They want the cup. Fans lined up over an hour and 10 minutes before doors opened so that they could get inside for their look at the Mountain Hockey League Clear Cup presented by Bladetech. From Reno, Nevada, it's time for Ice Raiders Championship Hockey. A very pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be. I'm Philip Goodman. This is it, the last game of the Mountain Hockey League season. Game number 2 of the Clear Cup Finals presented by Bladetech Hockey. Reno's 6-3 win over the Mansfield Barracudas, the Ice Raiders can claim their 3rd Mountain Hockey League title in 8 years with a regulation win tonight. If Mansfield wins tonight tilt in regulation or a 5-on-5 overtime, then we will have an ice cut followed by another 5-on-5 sudden death overtime to determine the Clear Cup winner. The championship series against the Mansfield Barracudas is presented by Sierra Sid's Casino and Sparks. Sierra Sid's Casino and Sparks has been family-owned and operated since Sid Doan Jr. opened the doors in 1972. Head over to the Atomic Bootlegger Lounge at Sierra Sid's for local craft brews and tasty cocktails in a comfortable environment. Sierra Sid's is open 24/7, 365 for your gaming pleasure, with payouts some of the highest in Northern Nevada. Join the fun at Sierra Sid's Casino. 11 different Ice Raiders tallied points last night. We did not get to Friday's LT Automotive 3 stars of the game, and here they are now. Jake Minton, 2 goals, 1 assist. Bobby Watson, 1 goal, 2 assists. And defenseman captain Andrew Peterson, 3 assists. My apologies to you Mansfield fans and to Tim Hoffenkamp. That was number 15, Tim Hoffenkamp, who scored in the first period last night. My apologies to the Cudas fan that I think was trying to tell me that it was number 15 with the goal, not that number 15 was Chris Tatum. In any event, my mistake in misreporting the goal. It has been corrected on the score sheet that will get reported in the weekend series. Chris Blake and Wayne Johns were the other goal scorers for the Barracudas. Interesting stat about last night, no offside calls. There were 14 neutral zone faceoffs all night, 1 for each 3 periods, 9 for the goals, and 2 pucks that went out of play, 3 + 2 + 9, or for you Clue fans, 1 + 1 + 2 + 1 is, anyway, you get the call, or get the idea. Between the Pipes, presented by Gettle Air and Plumbing. If you need to get into the pipes in your house, call Gettle Air and Plumbing. For the Barracudas, Colby Beam was unable to make the trip due to illness, so it will be the Al Taylor show again. Taylor played well last night. He stopped 38 of 44 shots, and his glove hand was tremendous as he denied multiple Ice Raiders of seemingly sure goals. But with the loss, Taylor's record against Reno is now 0-3. At Reno's end, Justis Gyori gets his chance at Clear Cup glory. Justis won all 4 regular season games against the Barracudas, allowing only 8 goals on 157 shots, a save percentage of 94.9. Here at home, Justis is 6-2 with a 1.88 goals against average. The Ice Raiders injury report brought to you by High Sierra Restorative Health. Nurse practitioner Emily Alina offers a variety of clinical and preventative health services at restorativehealthnv.com. Adam Barba had his hip replaced. He is out. And Will McDonald also had a procedure, upper body, not available for the championship series. So who's in? Weston Nash will fill the D slot vacated by Barba. And filling in on McDonald's wing is Alex Boyko. Boyko played in Reno against San Diego, had 3 assists, and he had a nifty redirection goal last night. The officials for tonight's contest, Skylar Bryson, Zach Pettit, Austin Bove, and Satoru Yamaguchi, same crew, same duties as last night. Waiting on the teams to come out of the locker room. Before they do, hit that subscribe button, or hit that thumbs up button, bang that subscribe bell. We are nearly at that goal of 1,500 subscribers, so if it's your first time, would you kindly subscribe to our channel now, please? Relax by Duran Duran, also one of Tim Tukey's LT Automotive 3 keys to the game. Number 2, have fun. And number 3, maybe don't shoot at Al Taylor's glove. Bobby Watson beat him with the glove. And that was about it. Jake Mitten's chip shot also went over the glove. But on the wristers, Taylor was sharp. Commissioner Rick Battenberg is in the house tonight. Whoever wins tonight will get to shake the commissioner's hand. Hello, Anna. Hello, Susan. Hello, Freezy. Hello again, Bryce. Thank you, Storm Studios. Appreciate the compliment. Yeah, we hope it's a good, clean game for sure. And now here's Chris Payne with your starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jennifer M. O'Neill Community Ice Arena for Game 2 of the Clear Cup Finals presented by Bladetech Hockey against the visiting Mansfield Barracudas and your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club. At this time, we would like to introduce the visiting Mansfield Barracudas, beginning with head coach Michael Tatum. Mansfield's starting lineup begins with number 4, on defense, Wayne Johns. On defense, number 2, Jimmy Anderson. At forward, number 12, Michael Tatum. At center, number 15, Tim Hoppenkamp. At forward, number 55, Michael Ellis. And in goal, number 0, Alex Taylor.
What's stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red gleam, the bombs bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave?
Cindy Lane, one of our Reno regulars, doing a fabulous job as always. Our technical director is Jim Dunnigan. Our statistician, Shoshana Granite, making her way into the box. Our timekeeper tonight, old faithful, old reliable, Zach Shy. Zach Pettit and Skylar Bryson have the orange armbands again. Austin Bove and Satoru Yamaguchi, the linesman. The Clear Cup Championship, presented by Bladetech Hockey, and the weekend series presented by Sierra Sids Casino. This is it. Game number 2. Call it game number 7. This is it. And this game is underway. Ice Raiders win the first draw. Andrew Peterson from his own defensive end plays it practically off one of the linesmen. The Barracudas get it, send it cross corner. Alex Gano lets Andrew Peterson carry it right up the middle of the ice. Right wing to Bobby Watson, back rink wide for Garrity off of his stick. He swats it back for Bobby Watson. Centering pass comes right to Garrity, whose shot is blockered away by Al Taylor. The first quality scoring chance, half a minute in, goes to Reno. And then Johnny Garrity again in the bumper spot. His one-timer, I think he healed it. It went wide into the corner. Mansfield clears. That top line changes for Reno as Andrew Peterson gains the red and goes for a change. Jeff Duran over the boards for Reno. Alex Gano will change behind him. Bobby Watson comes back, and Jake Minton hops over the boards. Taken away by Johnny Garrity, still out there into the middle for Duran, but he got a stick in the way of the puck before he could collect that pass. Bounced in on Weston Nash, slides it over to his D partner Duran. Chipped in by Minton, but not all the way. Almost turned over to Matt Robinson, and the Barracudas come away with it. They get around Weston Nash. No trip as the Barracuda was trying to sidestep the big Utah native Weston Nash. Charlie Montgomery and a Barracuda were battling for a puck that in the corner. Now it comes to Weston Nash, who gets it to Montgomery. He chipped. He was not ahead of the red line, and it will be icing against the Ice Raiders. Hi, Chris Payne. Emotional?
Same.
Nervous?
Excited.
Anxious?
Anxious is a great word.
Yeah, I'm like echoing.
And to go back to that play with Charlie on the glass over there, not just one Barracuda, but two. The puck when it was behind him the whole time.
And good on the officials for letting him go and not calling it either of them, because neither of them knew that the puck wasn't there. Face-off won by Reno in the defensive end. Played past the skates of Matt Robinson and Jake Minton. Charlie Montgomery forces the Barracudas to stay in their zone until it caroms off a skate out to center, across the red line, dumped in on Gyori and sticked away. Nothing wrong with throwing everything on net. Right on net again, it's kicked away by Gyori. Held in at the left point, but blocked. Picked up by Alex Boyko wearing number 21. He'll get it in only as far as the blue line, but it was offside I was waiting for the puck to go in deep, and it did not go.
Unfortunate offside call right there, too, because there was a bit of traffic. I think a bit of confusion between Boyko. Is that Charlie that got mixed up with it, or was it Morgan?
Or
maybe it was Hollowell, actually.
Yeah, hard to tell with... we got to get Boyko to untuck the jersey from his hip protector there, tailbone protector. Sent in by Matt Robinson. No, he got it to Boyko on the wing, and now held in by Tony Tyrell, playing in what might be his final game as an Ice Raider. He has not committed whether or not he will sub next season, but he has said he will not play a full season as we get a stoppage. I believe the puck went out of play, and the faceoff will be down low to the left of Al Taylor.
Almost had that one, Philip.
That was a bad toss.
Do we have the same officiating staff tonight as we had last night?
Yes, sir. Same duties. Roger Hutchison wins the draw back to Fagergren for a shot and a save. Rebound is loose. I've lost track of it. It's on the left side of the net, and Hogue couldn't pull the trigger on it. Back up to the point for Ellison. It's blocked. Maybe Fagergren was trying to get a deflection on it. In any event, the Barracudas get a clear and send it all the way behind the net. Oh, funny bounce. It came right into the goal crease, and Hogue will reverse it for Tyrell. He spins it back for Morgan Ellis, who backhands it up the wall for Fagergren. Stolen by the Barracudas momentarily. Morgan Ellis did a funny dance as he stepped on the puck. You don't see that very often. Usually guys blow a tire like that when they step on the puck, but Hutch still gets it in deep. And keep an eye out for Hutch. He is going to have a thirst for blood late in the game last night in the third period when the Ice Raiders iced it twice. Roger got high-sticked in the head on the faceoff, and nobody saw it. I caught it on the replay. This will be offside. No, it's not. I beg your pardon. I thought it was going to be, but the linesman Yamaguchi washed it off into the wing. Left wing, Hunter Sign with a shot, blockered away again by Al Taylor. 4 minutes into the contest.
Nice pocket pick right there by Signer.
Yeah, nice takeaway by Sign indeed. Head for Garrity. He tries to turn the corner on the D, cannot. Throws it in the middle. Nobody there in the throwback white jersey for the Barracudas. Dumped on net. Gyori will negate the icing. Leave it for Andrew Peterson. Bounces over the stick of Johnny Garrity, and the Barracudas will regroup.
Regroup indeed, Philip. But they're still trying to make their move, waiting for other players to come from the back. I think they had a quick line change.
Dumped in on Peterson. He gloves it down. Tries to get it through the legs of Tatum, cannot. And it's sent right back in by Mansfield. Alex Gano skates his way up ice. Dishes it to Watson. Nice stick fake. Bobby Watson tries to split the D and has the puck knocked off of his stick. It's bodied off the puck now. But right there is Johnny Garrity. Right side is shot by Matt Robinson. Tries to whack it out of the air. Swing and a miss. Knocked down by Gano. Swings it over to Giron. Knuckle puck, so he couldn't unload a Giron bomb. Down low for Bobby Watson, who gives a cold shoulder to one of the Barracudas. Up high for Giron, and a shot goes wide. Bobby Watson was coming off of the wall looking for a redirect, and it's cleared over to the hand of Giron. Did he touch it? He must have, because Yamaguchi is waving off the icing again.
Had a quick chat with Giron last night after the game. I said, man, we were all anticipating you to score last night, or tonight, referring to Friday, but he was like, watch me on Saturday.
A long outlet to Jake Minton. He's got a break. He fires. Save made. Rebound loose in the crease. No goal. It's not in. It's behind the goaltender. And Al Taylor pounces on it in the crease to prevent the Ice Raiders from striking first again. What an outlet pass to Jake Minton. Minty had all kinds of time and space. The puck was right there, and no one could jam it home. Chaos. Well, let's see if Al Taylor is rattled by this yet, and the Ice Raiders can keep some momentum going here. They cannot, as Mansfield wins the draw in their defensive end. Skated up by Corey Hudebuis. They're onside. They get around the defense, but they can't get through Justis Gyori. He makes the save on the power move by Hudebuis. Montgomery into the zone. Had it knocked off of his stick. It comes to Nash. Nash sent it towards the net. Went off a couple of sticks behind the net. In front again for Jake Minton. Taken away by Mansfield. Trying to hold the zone. No, I could not see the Barracuda in the corner because all the Barracudas are standing on the bench. If I recall, the elevation of Mansfield is a lot closer to sea level, so I would think they would be in energy conservation mode and not standing on the bench, but all the Ice Raiders are standing as well. Many fans standing along the back wall and around the rink, and hopefully as we get in the third period, it looks like a Stanley Cup final where everybody's standing for everything.
Matty Roberts. I was going to say Matty Roberts took a quick tumble back in the corner, recovered fast though. Here we go with Reno on the defense.
Oh, stolen by Mansfield and a save made by Justis Gyori. Mark that one down at 13-16 of the first period on the turnover. Justis Gyori with the first brain bean save of the game. Hello from Oklahoma too. Face-off controlled by Reno. Alex Boyko skates it out to the blue line. Tried to get it in deep. Only got as far as the Mansfield defender at the half wall. Spun back in by Hollowell, but stolen by Mansfield. Intercepted by Ellis. Ellis gets around a defender. He shoots, save, big fat rebound. Kicked right to the slot, but knocked into the corner by the Barracudas. And for you Cudas fans, if you didn't watch last night, look, I'm not trying to make a complaint, but it is tough to pick up the Barracudas players with no color contrast on their numbers on the jerseys. Centering pass was to nobody there, and now the Barracudas will clear. It goes past Ellis, and it will go for icing. Seven and a half gone by, first period, no score. This time last night, it was already 2-1. Check that. It was already 3-1. 4 goals came in the first 6.5 minutes, and tonight we are scoreless thus far. Face off to the left of Taylor. Won by Reno, but it hops over Fagergren. Peterson sends it on net, and that one's gloved down by Taylor. Spinorama try by Hutch. Rebound loose again. A couple of whacks at it, and somehow it stays out of the net. Left wing for Hutch. Hutch cross ice in the feet of Nathan Hogue. Sends it behind the net. Kind of fanned on a shot. Cleared up the boards and just past the reach of Alex Gano. Furious pace here, Chris Payne.
This is absolutely an intense matchup tonight. And I had a feeling Mansfield was going to bring something different too.
Taken away by Mansfield after Roger Hutcherson inadvertently coughed it up. And then Andrew Peterson gets knocked off the puck. Bobby Watson chases after it. He got cut off at the pass. Legal interference run, knocked down by a Mansfield glove. Bobby Watson on the back check almost got a free arm into the body of the Barracuda and let go quickly to avoid a holding penalty. Alex Gano gets slashed on the hand. That got let go. And Alex Gano gets it in deep, chased after by the young shepherd on 10 toes, celebrating his 26th birthday today. Will he celebrate with a championship? We'll find out. Andrew Peterson sends it on net, deflected by Garrity, and it went just wide. Another centering pass in the feet of Hunter Sign, comes back up high. Andrew Peterson floats one towards the goal, and Al Taylor misses that with the blocker. It goes in the corner. Mansfield comes away with it. They're working on a 3-on-2 if they hurry, but they're at the end of a shift, and so they will dump and go for a change.
Little gassed, huh?
Michael Ellis, the lone forechecker, out there at the last moment. Oh, Bobby Watson just caught Tatum with a high stick, and nobody caught it. That actually might have been Tatum's stick.
Yeah. Either way, like it was somebody's stick, and that was tough to call.
I couldn't tell because not a complaint again. There's just paper in front of us in the stanchions. Bobby Watson might have lifted Tatum's stick into his own face. No, you don't have to lower it. You're okay.
I still lowered it.
Dumped in by Tatum. No worse for wear after taking the stick. And Gyori leaves it for Giron. Giron for Watson. Back to Giron, back to Watson. Turned over, though, and spun in deep by Hoffenkamp. Around the boards it goes. Stolen by Tatum. Tatum tried to get it up high to the slot, and it's intercepted by Bobby Watson. His backhand into the zone hit a Barracuda body. Barracudas turn it back quickly, and then a huge stand-up hit by Morgan Ellis. Knocks the lumber out of the Barracudas' hands.
It looks like it's broken.
Oh, that is definitely a snap twig.
Because the handle is out there on the blue line in the neutral zone.
And that was the Barracudas' stick that broke, not Ellis's. So Morgan Ellis blocked a Barracuda and a stick. A spinorama try in the slot goes wide. Again, that went off the heel or to the toe of the blade. Sent ahead by Alex Boyko, and Boyko runs over Alex Olson in the neutral zone. And then again, Morgan Ellis sends a Barracuda to the deck. Electricity delivered via the hits, and the fans feel it.
Loving the action that Morgan Ellis has brought to the ice. Something we haven't seen from him this year. This is great.
Rob Hollowell gets underneath the hit, chases after it, no icing. Hollowell in on the forecheck. Gets tied up with one of the Barracudas, and they're going at it. And losing his helmet on the play is Wayne Johns and Hollowell. And Johns have to be separated. And then there's a face mask by Alex Olson grabbing the lid and the cage of Alex Boyko. This should be roughing on each, but let's see if they call anything else.
There's no way this is anything against Reno.
Here comes Zach Pettit. Bryson and Pettit are talking this over.
Unacceptable.
You want 5-on-5 or 4-on-4? On the board, sir. 4-on-4. 2 minutes each for roughing. I kind of had a feeling they would do it that way. Makes it easier for everyone to come out of the box. 8:53 the time of the penalties. They'll be out at 6:53.
I disagree with that call. Ford was the instigator on that one, no question. He's the one who dropped the gloves and the helmet right out of the gate. Hollowell was just responding.
And it's possible that the Ice Raiders would have got a power play out of that had Hollowell not retaliated. They're getting him. Colin Black is manning the box. And Colin, a veteran hockey player himself, knows when to leave the door open.
Why is Ford taking so long to get into the box?
I don't know, but it should be a delay of game, which is actually one of the rules that I was going to review tonight. And the fans are giving him the business. And if he doesn't get in the box, I'm surprised they haven't called a delay of game on this yet. And finally, the door closes and we can get back to hockey. 4-on-4 skating, face-off won by Johnny Garrity. Alex Gano has it to the half wall for Watson. Watson back up high for Gano. Gano sent it on net. Shot got blocked by Tatum. Turned over by Jimmy Anderson to Andrew Peterson. He misses Bobby Watson off a stick, and it doesn't go far enough for icing. Johnny Garrity swoops through, but the Barracuda curled in the opposite direction. Pass misses Michael Tatum. Alex Gano will get to the loose puck. That was the fastest 30 seconds to start 4-on-4, it seems. And Alex Gano, barely got it by Hoffenkamp. Gano right down Broadway, left wing for Garrity, and a blocker save again by Taylor. Fans teetering on every shot and save. And we're only in the first period. Dug out of the pile by the Barracudas. Sauced over the stick of Johnny Garrity, played up the boards in front of the Barracudas bench. Watson and Garrity go for a change. Over the boards comes Sign and Julian Herrera, 56 and 86. Get Tony Tyrell out there for another 6.
Absolutely.
Can we get the number of the beast? Who's that by the way? I should know that.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, thank you. Hunter Sign sauces it for Giron. Giron wrister is blockered into the netting and out of play. By the way, if you take brain bean coffee and mix it with hot chocolate, it's delicious. I'm trying to be sharp tonight for you guys too. Half a minute to go in the 4-on-4 skating, and Hollowell and Johns shall be released. Barracudas play it through the neutral zone and promptly cough it up. Giron plays it off the boards. After it is Hunter Sign. It won't go far enough for icing, but stepping in front of Sign was Kevin Ely. I beg your pardon, 21, Corey Hurtubise. Hurtubise gets it in deep, tries to get around Giron. Everybody's out of the box. 5-on-5 skating. Hollowell goes to the bench. Montgomery steps in, and a shot and a save made by Gyori. That's the second best shot attempt by Mansfield. They have 7. Reno has 8 or 9. 9. Shoshana's hash marks are very close together. Face off to the right of Gyori is won back cleanly to Tony Tyrell. Tony Tyrell had a cut on his nose from a spirited tilt last night. Cross ice for Matt Robinson. He sends it right in on Taylor, and Taylor lost sight of the puck. He thought he had it in his shoulder and did not throw everything on net. So Tyrell does. It's blocked. Rebound loose. A backhander save made by Tyrell. I beg your pardon, Taylor.
I thought maybe they would have had one of those Roger Hutchison trick shots over the shoulder, top shelf.
Well, what Montgomery did was essentially what Nathan Hogue did last night to score the first goal.
Absolutely. Morgan's on the ice. Watch for Morgan to score a goal right here.
Well, the Ice Raiders are going to have to win the draw to do that, and they do. Minty Fresh down low, and now a cross ice feed that came back to him from Monty. And it got blocked, and then a huge hit right in front of the Barracudas bench. Chase Deacon feeling the love of the big Canadian Dr. Tooth. That's your TM Printco hit of the night so far. 5 on 16 at 5:53 of the first period. Oh, we're not having beers yet. Keeping it clean, folks. We'll talk about that later. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Matt Robinson couldn't get it ahead to Jake Minton. Barracudas have it. They play it D to D through the legs of the D-man in front of the fans. And Mansfield does break it out. It deflects off of the stick of Nathan Hogue into the corner. Good active defensive stick to prevent that shot from going on net. And we get a whistle for, I'm not sure. I saw Zach Pettit blow it down. Did it deflect out of play? Of course we're going to be biased on the calls. We're the home team. It's not ESPN. We're not neutral.
Not to mention when we can see him right here.
Yeah, right. Did you listen last night? How much credit we gave to Al Taylor and the Barracuda defense?
Absolutely.
We appreciate the sideways compliment, I suppose, of being homers. Yes, we'll take it. Oh, it came back onto the ice. The puck did.
Also, let's be clear about something. Here in Northern Nevada, we have a lot of respect for the Mansfield Barracudas.
We do.
They always give us the business, so we respect it.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm so glad. I'm going to say this. I'm glad that they came back and beat Breck. And to do it in come from behind fashion both nights, that's impressive, guys. Yeah. That shows heart. That shows grit. That shows teamwork. And so you guys deserve to be here. And and if I'm not mentioning you guys by name, again, it's because I can't pick up some of the numbers. Oh, big turnover into the middle. Nathan Hogue, a backhander. Just goes over Al Taylor's shoulder. It goes through the legs of Hogue. Roger Hutchison keeps it away from a Barracuda. Top of the left circle, a drive misses wide and is going to come all the way out. No whiskey tonight. I'm going to save that for afterwards. Going to keep it clean, but I guarantee you I'll open the good stuff when I get home. Chris Payne, you got a favorite growler from Pinion Bottle Company that you picked up for the weekend?
Man, right now, I mean, if I were to get a growler, I'd get the Tukey.
Of course. You can get the Tukey Ale at Pinion Bottle Company. Open once again on Wedge Park. Oh, we got a penalty coming up for a hook. It happened in the corner, so I lost sight of who it was on. And I think it's going to be on Hutch. It is Hutch. That happened deep in the corner beyond my line of sight. It was a hook. Last night, the Barracudas were 1 for 7 on the power play. At home, Reno is in the 91 percentile as that one got blocked in front, or it might have gone off Gyori's glove. I could not tell with all the bodies coming through. Again, I'm down here in the score box with Chris Payne, not upstairs with Jim Dunnigan, for you fans wondering why I'm missing what I'm missing. Good hit by Jeff Duran, but the puck had already left the area. Comes back up to the right point, and that may have been deflected off of the body of Julian Herrera, the forward up front, on the PWM PK. Barracudas have it in the high slot. Now sent over to the right wing for a shot on goal. That was wide right by a foot. 40 seconds gone by in the PWM PK. It was deflected again, swept on net again and blocked. Another shot and a save made. Puck is loose, and it kicks into the right wing corner. Now up to the right point, back to the left side. Pressure here by the Barracudas, kicked away again. Hollowell will get to the loose puck. He's got time and space. He'll play it off the glass and all the way down, giving his mates a chance to change. I tell you what, I'll give you guys my Venmo, and if you Venmo me enough, I'll shift the needle into the Barracudas. How about that? My love is for sale. Dumped in on Al Taylor with Bobby Watson coming right at him, and now it's spun back to Garrity for a rip. He scores! Johnny Garrity, short-handed. Only this fourth short-handed goal of the season for Reno. And at 2:32 of the first period, Reno has a 1-0 lead. All right, maybe do shoot on Al Taylor's glove. Johnny Garrity. Grip it and rip it. And let's also give some credit to Bobby Watson for the up-ice pressure.
Ice Raiders goal scorer number 10, Johnny Garrity. Assisted by number 14, red hot Bobby Watson. The short-handed Ice Raiders goal. Time was 2:32.
A shot on goal, still on the power play. Saved by Gyori. Alex Olson gets it right back, and this is steered into the net. And Gyori gets a whistle.
Let's go, Northern Nevada!
Forgotten Gems Films. Are you the Barracudas broadcaster, or are you the Breck broadcaster? I do not recall. In any event, appreciate you having my back. Our back with Chris Payne here and Jim
Hello.
Dunnigan.
Yes.
His comment was, the home announcers are in favor of the home team. Come on, guys. It's not a national broadcast. That is correct. Sent back in by Breck, picked up by Ellis. All right, let's get past these formalities and try to focus on the game, shall we?
A great one at hand, too. Mansfield's playing incredible defense.
It took 18 minutes to solve Taylor, and it took a perfect shot by Johnny Garrity to do it. I said it in the pregame. I'll say it again. Al Taylor played great last night.
Amazing.
He is a solid goalie. That's why he was the E-Bug for the Coyotes and why he's wearing Coyotes pads. Here comes Charlie Montgomery for a blast and that one goes whizzing by the ear of Taylor. Montgomery has it again below the goal line. He's got Jeff Giron, but no passing lane.
I thought for sure there was going to be a Giron bomb.
Yeah, there was no lane. Morgan Ellis sends it on net because I could see that lane through here, and the Barracuda kind of faked being in poor position to goad Montgomery into the pass, but Montgomery read it well.
I got caught up in that. I was trying to call 1 minute, even though I'm caught up in the play and everything. I thought Morgan was also going to get a goal too.
All good. There's still time. Lots of time for everybody. That is played with a legal stick in the neutral zone. Remember, it's a high stick only on... sorry, let me rephrase that. Well, I'll get to that in a moment, as it looked like the Ice Raiders were going to have a chance in the slot. It's a high stick if it's above a player's shoulders, but on a goal, it's got to be below the crossbar if it's knocked in. As Rob Hollowell steps into a Barracuda. Barracudas come across the line 2-on-2. A weak shot on goal, kicked away easily by Gyori. Another one save made, and that's sticked into the corner as well. Time expires on the first period, and the Ice Raiders take a 1-0 lead into the intermission. Wayne Johns wants a word with the official about the roughing calls. Might as well get your money's worth while you're waiting for everyone to get off the ice. It's a pleasant conversation right in front of us. Skylar Bryson is not from Reno, so he has no agenda. I wish I could see. Oh, thanks, Jim. Good photo. Yeah, I'm a bad lip reader. Have you ever watched the videos Bad Lip Reading? Or
no, I have seen those, but also I'm a big fan of the John Boy lip readers too.
Oh, he does the accurate stuff. He's funny, yeah. Oh, and he gives a stick tap. So everything's pleasant. Christian Starr waiting for Wayne to come off the ice. Shots on goal in the first period. Wow, this is a rarity. Not that it's rare. Mansfield outshot Reno 13-12. But Reno, with the shorty, takes the 1-0 lead to the intermission. No, Daniel. Not cool, Daniel. I'm going to delete that. See, look, I'm not a total homer. Keep it classy for everybody. Wayne Johns doesn't suck. Didn't I say he had a goal last night? No, that was... let's see. I lost it. Yeah, Wayne Johns and Chris Blake had a goal last night. So you score a goal in the finals, you must not be that bad a hockey player. Right, John Taylor? John Taylor says he's Al's brother, and if people think senior... I'm reading to Chris Payne, by the way. If senior men's broadcast is supposed to be, I think he meant to say top tier, y'all need to relax. I don't go to work on Monday. All I got to do is write the recap. Right. All right, here's Chris Payne with the commercials we got to pay.
Thank you so much, Philip. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 2 of the Clear Cup Finals, presented by Bladetech Hockey, is sponsored by Sierra Sid's Casino in Sparks. Sierra Sid's Casino in Sparks has been family owned and operated since Sid Jones Jr. opened the doors in 1972. Head over to the Atomic Bootlegger Lounge inside of Sierra Sid's for local craft brews and tasty cocktails, all served in a comfortable environment. Sierra Sid's is open 24/7, 365 for your gaming pleasure, with payouts some of the highest in Northern Nevada. Join the fun at Sierra Sid's Casino on East McCarran off of I-80 East in Sparks. Hockey is wrapping up in Northern Nevada with the Reno Ice Raiders, but LT Automotive is always proud to be back with your Reno Ice Raiders. Just like the Ice Raiders, LT works hard every day to keep you and your car moving. LT Automotive, driven by community, powered by hockey. Go Reno Ice Raiders. For expert home comfort solutions, trust the team at Gettle. Gettle is here to help you with all of your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. AC and heating, drain and sewer, even water heaters. Book your appointment easily online at Gettle.com. That's GOETTL. With the upcoming months in the summer, they'll keep you cool, but it's hard to spell. Nevada Retina Associates was founded in 1994. They commonly treat conditions related to retinal vascular conditions, diabetes, genetic conditions, and trauma. Their physicians routinely perform in-office procedures at their Reno and Carson City locations and surgical procedures in the operating room in local hospitals. The mission of Nevada Retina Associates and staff is to provide state-of-the-art treatment, unequaled service, and compassionate, outstanding care for you, their patients. For more information, visit them online at nevadaretina.com. Peterson Wealth Management will help you manage and invest your money. Since 1987, Peterson Wealth Management has helped people answer all questions about money, management, tax planning, and retirement. Schedule your free consultation online at petersonwm.com. Cure Biomedical mainly focuses on the servicing of medical devices, yet they also have experience working with operations throughout the healthcare industry. Cure Biomedical can provide an on-site, no-cost assessment as to what can be done to help your healthcare organization operate at the most cost-effective, efficient, and patient-safe level possible. Get a free evaluation for your healthcare organization online at cure-us.com. BJ's Nevada Barbecue Company, located at 80 East Victorian Avenue in Sparks, has been family-owned and operated since 1986, serving award-winning ribs, smoked brisket, chicken, and pulled pork. Fish fry on Fridays, and Saturday it's their signature Cajun boil. For catering information for upcoming holiday barbecues, graduations, summer parties, and more, go to bjsbbq.com. And when it comes to tattoo removal, whether your plans are complete removal or fading for a future tattoo placement, a consultation with Reno Tattoo Removal can help create a plan that works best for you. Reno Tattoo Removal is more than willing to accommodate and customize a plan to fit your specific needs. Check out renotattooremoval.com today. Ice Raiders fans, we're just about 11 minutes away from period number 2 of the Clear Cup Finals presented by Bladetech Hockey. In the meantime, make sure to check out the 50-50 raffle table on your way over to the Brewers Cabinet tent. Also, we have a very special performance coming up shortly from Ivy Landgraf. Stick around.
We needed some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast. Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No.
It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy? I'm gonna need a Zamboni.
Hey, can I get a water?
Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Feeling like you're in the penalty box with your money? Knowing that you and your financial goals are in good hands is always important when it comes to investing. That's why at Peterson Wealth Management, we are with you every step of the way. We are here to help our clients stay focused by having conversations about their priorities, goals, and even the unexpected. Peterson Wealth Management, helping people manage and invest their money every step of the way. A true power play.
It's that time. Time for temperatures to drop. Now is no time for the unexpected. It's Gettle time. Gettle's quick response AC, heating, and plumbing experts are there every time, in the nick of time, to service your home systems. If it breaks today, we're there to fix it. Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
Who's ready for the performance from Ivy Landgraf? Yes or no? All right, let's get down to this file real quick. The young lady you see in front of you, Ivy Landgraf, is a 12-year-old figure skater, representing Reno Ice, coached by Laura and Rudy Galindo. Over the past 2 competitive seasons, she has earned top 10 finishes at the national level, highlighted by a first-place finish in the Pacific region and a third-place national ranking last season. Ivy is both excited and honored to perform once again as she extends her heartfelt thanks to everyone for their continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the ice as we have a very special performance tonight from Ivy Landgraf.
Unfortunately, 3 minutes. I was trying to get back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ivy
It was really something.
I just love watching how you beam at these skaters and how connected you are to these kids. We don't have much time here. Let's talk about this game. It took 17 and a half minutes to solve Al Taylor. What did you like out of your squad in that first period?
We keeping it simple. We made a few little mistakes, but we got to stay out of the box and get it in, get on them, take away our time and space.
Unfortunately, you haven't won a couple of championships. You were in finals. What do you parlay to these guys in a final game like this?
I think the toughest thing is to just relax. You know, you're so excited, you're grabbing your stick tight, and it's just let it happen. Play the game. You know what we can do, and the guys are starting to get relaxed now. You can see it.
Mansfield outshot you 13-12 in that first period. Talk about Justis Gyori.
Justis is playing great. You know, we got two of the best goalies in the league, so both goalies are good, and Justis kept us in her. Now we got to take care of business.
Take care of it, Coach. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Phil.
Our intermission interview brought to you by Sierra Sid's Casino, open 24/7, 365 for your gaming pleasure. Joining me now in the scorebox is Commissioner Rick Battenberg.
Thanks for having me.
For those who don't know, Rick Battenberg is not only the commissioner, he is owner and player of the For those who don't know, Rick Battenberg is the owner of the Breckenridge Vipers, also plays. Tell us how long you've been commissioner and what you are most proud of in the accomplishments in taking over as commissioner of the Mountain Hockey League.
Oh, you know what? I think this actually, the host of the Clear Cup Finals here by Reno. You know, Reno's a great market. Very happy to be here and to give away the Clear Cup here for the first time in the Mountain Hockey League. I took over about 3 years ago, and this first opportunity we really had to present the cup, so very excited to have such a great market like Reno. You guys I think you're oversold actually. It looks great here, but you guys do such a fantastic job on the broadcast as well as the game production, so you know, I think this has got to be the highlight so far.
Here comes Bobby Watson for a highlight and scores. Speaking of, Bobby Watson coast to coast like buttered toast, and he puts it past the blocker of Al Taylor, and out of the gate Reno has a 2-0 lead.
Great move there on the D, poking it through and roofing it. It's 2 goals in the same place.
27 seconds into the period. Alex Cano and Andrew Peterson get the assists. Another even strength goal for Reno.
Oh, I think they were actually, it was a shorthanded goal, was the first one.
I was going to count back to last night. You are correct.
Oh, yes.
It is a shorty and an even strength to get things going. So I'm kind of going to let the play-by-play slide for a minute because I want to have a quality conversation with our commissioner after Chris Payne makes the announcement.
Don't let me interrupt. We got some good hockey here. I'm super thrilled to see a close game, especially in the finals.
We do, but we don't get to talk to you like this at all because you're always on the ice. A drop pass by Montgomery and then hit from behind was Hunter Sign, and the birthday boy goes careening into Al Taylor's net.
It's like they're letting that one go. That one looked like it was right in the numbers to me, but.
So do you call that a check from behind?
You know, I don't know.
He didn't extend the arms or the stick.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough in the numbers like that. I think against the boards, you probably call that boarding, but in open ice like that, didn't look intentional as much as it was. He was finishing his check, but I think the refs are going to let him play. Some good referees out here tonight. Probably want to talk a little bit about what the format looks like if Barracudas come back here.
Well, we have kind of hammered that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, 5-on-5, 5-on-5.
I got to listen to you last night. I couldn't hear you tonight. I was up watching the game. So.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, sir. I do want to touch on the comments you made in the first question. Thank you for the compliments.
Sure.
We do our darndest. Jim Dunnigan, our technical director, is absolutely amazing as that went off of, I believe, the stick of Weston Nash. Didn't make it in on Gyori. Another chance almost in the slot, and throwing his chin to the heavens, wishing he had gotten that one clean, was Chris Blake. So you took over 3 years ago, and in doing so, I got to say the website improved tenfold. Your statistician is doing a marvelous job because he's got to take my specialized score sheet and still interprets it and turns it into amazing league data that is very reliable now, and I appreciate that as a broadcaster.
It's gotten a lot better. It's it's a process like any other business, and this is it's been a process. So we look for some big changes for next year too. We should have some expansion teams joining, and we're gonna have some better stats coming through, live scoring, and I'm really excited about the league's future. So
yeah, let's talk about the teams that are coming in.
Sure.
Let's please not talk about the teams going out.
I would think you guys would want to talk about that.
You got Oakland and the OC Mallards. Oh, long outlet pass goes off the stick of Matt Robinson, and he's got to play it. Nobody coming in on him, so Taylor's got to play it.
We've got another couple teams coming in from Texas. Park City just built a $250 million facility. They're coming in.
So they're leaving the Black Diamond League, correct?
So Park City hasn't been any league. They haven't had a rink.
Oh, I thought they were Black Diamond. Okay.
No, they haven't had a rink. And then Vail will be back next year. They just finished redoing their rink. And then we've also been talking to Sun Valley, Jackson Hole, McCall, and we should have a big league meeting here in this summer in Vegas to kind of go through everything and get everybody formally contractually on board here. So the league's going to continue to get better. Over my 11 seasons in the subsequent MW and now the MHL, the league's only gotten better, which has been really exciting to see. Just better players, guys coming out of the Fed, out of the ECHL, guys coming out of college. So it's really been cool to see the league develop and just the skill level continue to increase every year.
And in general, the caliber of hockey talent in the West has improved. I was here for a USA Hockey officials meeting about how there are more California, Oregon, and Texas-born players playing the game because there are more rinks, there's better caliber coaching. All these old, I don't want to say old, but retiring NHL players are taking over as coaches. A shot goes over the head of Al Taylor and is cleared out by Mansfield. It'll skate down and go all the way for icing.
So, I like to call that the Mighty Duck effect. It took some while to build the rinks out here, but as the game has developed, especially out west, you're right. It's really cool to see how the game's developed, more rinks, and just the quality of player coming out of California, out of Texas. The Texas program, and Mansfield included, the Dallas Stars organization did a great job in Texas, just building lots of rinks and really supporting the youth program. And like anything else, it takes 20 years really for you've got hockey players that start when they're 3-5 years old, until they're at an age where they can really compete, and we're really definitely seeing that. Which has also been exciting. Just the quality of hockey at this level, and even at the AAA level, it's been really cool to watch.
Shot on goal, almost deflected in by Fogerins. Roger Hutchison with the high drive just inside the blue line. And then Hutchison pastes a Barracuda to the boards. And he's going to get a penalty for this?
I think they might be calling a slew.
I wonder if they're going to get
high?
Or did he lead with the elbow? Let's see. Jim Dunnigan will flash the replay here in a moment. Or did the Barracuda retaliate? Let's see. No, Jim, if you could go back another few seconds.
We'll get the call here in a second. I didn't see what the call was. Charging.
So he left his feet, apparently, to make the hit. The rare charging call. I was going to make that my brain bean rule of the night, but no. I went with delay game.
Don't see a lot of charging calls in today's hockey these days.
You do not.
See a lot of boarding calls, but that wasn't boarding, so it looked like maybe just a few steps right at him. And
oh, that's all right. We don't need to look at it again. It happened. It's done. It's called, and it's another. Hold your mic. Jim, me or Rick? Rick, yeah, if you can, yeah, hold your mic a little closer there, sir. It's a sensitive one, that mic. So it's another PWM PK for Reno. Last night they were 6 for 7, and tonight they are 1 for 1 with a shorty to boot. Let's see, we were talking about the caliber of talent. Let's talk specifically about these Barracudas and how they moved from Fort Worth to Mansfield, and how on earth did they come back from 2-goal deficits both nights? Oh, wait, this could be a breakaway for Johnny Garrity. Garrity all alone, just over the crossbar, looking to do a repeat shorty.
Seen a few of those tonight. Guys trying to go short side, but it's worked twice, so beating him high. we were at a lead in both those third periods as the Vipers, and a little short on guys. Going on the road in this league is tough, and especially against any team that's worth their salt. It's tough to beat them when you're short.
And here's a shorty chance for Alex Gano. Over the crossbar again, try to beat him on the glove.
You're scaring the fans in the VIP section down there.
Waking them up. Happy birthday. Have a glass-breaking puck. And now there's a rough and tumble in the corner. Who's going after who? It's Alex Gano and Michael Tatum on the deck. The arm is up for penalties. Did not see what the collision was. Roger Hutchison wants to get out of the box and hit anyone or anything. They took each other down. Don't know who made the first hit. And Alex Gano is coming to the box.
Looks like, I don't think it was the first one. It looked like maybe the second one. Got a little extra in there.
That's holding. He's going to let him go. That's got to be roughing on Tatum, too. 12 with interference. Wait, interference and rough? So he's got 2 on the board. Okay. 13. Are we going to go? Well, we've got to go 5 on 4. Yeah, it's going to
be 4 on 4.
Well, is he going to have somebody else serve?
He's got an extra.
Well, Raj is up there, so it'd be 4 on 3. Yeah, so put 4. Let's double check. I hear what you're saying, because either way, 12 has got to serve for 4 minutes. Well, it's going to actually be 4 on 3 because Roger is still serving, and Morgan Ellis is going to serve. You're putting up 2 minutes for number 12. Yeah.
Looks like the refs are sorting it out here.
Give me one moment there, Rick. I got to get this right on the score sheet for everybody else.
No problem at all.
Yeah, no, 2 minutes do not go on the board. So Alex Gano is in. I think so.
He's serving the 2, it looks like. Yeah, so it'll be 4 on 4 here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you are correct. Yes, because he's gonna sit for 4.
I thought you were supposed to be the ref. Come on.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, timekeeping gets wacky when I would have just gone 4 on, or I would have kept it. Yeah, no, it's still 4. It's got to be 4 on 4 because you can't go 3. So let's.
You're
see.
doing a lot of jobs here.
I kind of am.
We'll
yeah.
give you a pass.
All right, so he's got to sit for an extra 2. Yeah, you're serving, so he's out on the expiration, and then depending on what Reno does on the power play is when his second penalty starts. What I was calculating is what happens when Michael Tatum's second penalty starts, because we will have a power play for 1:10. If we score in that, then his second 2 minutes starts. And if Matt Robinson gets a one here, that would be even strength. But Al Taylor says no and hangs on to this. Whew. Let's see. Coyotes youth program producing talent devastating. Yeah, it's too bad about the Coyotes going away. Senior, that was a highlight indeed. I want to see if there's any questions for you guys. You only had 4. Wait, are you saying Crazy Will? By the way, I liked your other comment earlier. Crazy Will, are you saying Breck only had 4 lines or Mansfield did in that series?
It was in Mansfield. We actually only had 3 lines, and 4 defensemen, but they were both close games. Obviously we finished 3rd. Mansfield by a hair finished ahead of us. So the way it works in the MHL for standings is first place gets a bye straight to the finals, gets to host the finals, then third place travels to second place. We got another penalty here, it looks like.
Yeah, we're getting an interference call, and I'm not sure on who. It's on Bobby Watson at 14-18. And Watson is giving the business to Pettit.
We got out of that first period with almost no penalties, but that's pretty rare, so I was figured it was coming eventually here.
Yeah, only 3 penalties in that first period, but now they're stacking up. Heated contest indeed. Well, we don't want to take up too much of your time, and things are getting a little crazy in here. Where do you see the league going, and what are your short-term, long-term plans for the league in about 90 seconds, if you could.
Sure. You know, getting live scoring and live stats going is one of the biggest things. You know, efficacy around the rules and consistency around the rules across the league. Obviously, expanding the league. Getting some big-time sponsors for the actual overarching league itself, and we'll formally incorporate in Nevada here, and get some profit share going throughout the league, which will be nice. And then, you know, expanding the playoff format so that it's, you know, obviously right now it's just two, second and third place play one playoff best of three, and then we go straight to the finals. But you know, expanding the playoff format, and with that comes a lot more exciting. You know, playoff hockey is always exciting, and just like we got here, a sold-out crowd. People like the having something on the line. So expanding the playoff format's huge, and expanding the amount of teams.
And what markets beyond Oakland and Orange County are possibilities for brand new teams? You mentioned the others.
Yeah, there's a couple teams in Texas. Obviously, Park City coming back, Vail coming back. Another team in California. And then really it's the more established teams that we really want to bring in that have.
Oh wait, here's a chance for Rob Hollowell until it's chopped away. Nice defensive back check by the Barracudas. Go ahead, sir.
You know, it's really about bringing in the teams that have a really established fan base. Oh,
well, Jake Minton takes it away and scores! With 34 seconds to go on the power play, that means Tatum's second penalty starts at 12:51. No, that is not correct. That is not correct. Sorry, Zach, and sorry to shout in your ear, fans. Let me get this right. 12:51, the time of Jake Minton's goal. It will be a power play goal. And that happened, let's see. That comes 13:06, 13. Because they went in at 15:06. Actually, yeah, 11:06 still. Actually, no, that's not on the power play. That was shorthanded. I beg your pardon. I can't read my own scoreboard. So, yeah, 11:06 is correct. That is correct. My apologies. My apologies. I got super excited by Minty picking a corner. Even Chris Payne, that was an even strength goal. I had that incorrect. Or no, that was another shorthanded goal. There is so many things happening here, and here comes Bobby Watson again, leading 3-0, and a save made by Al Taylor. Where were we? Expanding the lead. Texas, Utah. So we're trying to keep it Mountain Hockey League, Mountain League, everything close by.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about getting the teams that have an established fan base and really have a hockey environment. You know, it's a lot more fun for the fans to have a really sold-out crowd. Just great energy in the building, and there's quite a few teams, about 8 teams, including Reno, including Vail, Breck, that really have a great hockey environment. That's really what it's all about for the players, for the fans. It's really about creating that atmosphere, building community, and building value for the sponsors.
Look, I'm not trying to totally pat ourselves on the back, but where else in your 11 years of participating in the Mountain Hockey League? Breakaway the other way for Mansfield. Shot, kick, save by Gyori. 11:38 of the second period, and he makes a tremendous brain bean save again. Be sharp, drink brain bean coffee. Now one-on-one, Alex Gano. Over the shoulder. I think Taylor might have shrugged that one off. Where else in your 11 years of playing a Mountain Hockey League have you seen or been in an environment like this? And be honest.
So
there's
Vail,
something better. Tell me honestly.
Vail has always been sold out every game. Same thing with Sun Valley, same thing with Jackson Hole. In the 11 years.
Sorry, what size barns did they play in?
So Vail does about 1,500.
Oh, wow.
Sun Valley and Jackson are a little smaller than that. They'll be about 1,000.
Dang.
But very similar to this. And really it comes down to the barns just got to be full is really the key, right? Anything over about 800, 900 and full is going to sound and feel like this. And that's really the key. So you really got to average at least 500, 600 fans a game for the economics of this to work.
Oh, sure.
But really it just comes down to the rink's got to be full is really what it comes down to. It's all about that energy in the building, right? This just has great energy. Everywhere you look, there's people standing on top of each other in here.
It takes a snowstorm a blizzard to drive these fans away.
Yeah, so, well, you know what? We had one in Texas, and it drove them away down there.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, shocking. Shocking, actually, in Texas.
I'm sure one fan is asking what are the names of the teams going to be. That's not going to be revealed until they get branding rights and trademarks, and that's way down the road.
So actually I do know some of the names. The Scorpions is the name of the team in Texas that's going to be coming in, and then obviously Park City is playing games. They're the Pioneers. They have been for years.
Okay.
Trying to think. Sun Valley Suns, Jackson Hole Moose. Those are teams that we're meeting with this summer. Hopefully we'll wrangle them in.
Wow, Jeff Giron just took a massive hit and still made the play. The Iron Man, the vegetarian, bounces back up. Physicality picking up here.
Desperation, too. Desperation's picking up. I think everybody can feel it.
Mansfield's going to start throwing everything at everyone. All right, well, our 10 minutes are up. Any final comments that you want to make, sir?
No, thanks for having me. I was honored to bring the Clear Cup down, and very excited to hand it out. So, I'll let you be. You got 10 jobs you're doing here, so I'll see you here in about 40 minutes to award the cup here.
If I'm not doing 10 things at once, I'm bored. As Al Taylor holds this one in the crest. I can't wait to hug the Clear Cup like I did.
There
this
you
cup.
go. That's awesome.
Yeah, shown in my picture of me with the Stanley Cup in 2012.
That's terrific.
Are you going to make it to any Avalanche games?
We season tickets to the Avs games, actually.
Oh, you do?
So, yeah.
All right.
So we go to quite a few, and I'd rather be on the ice, frankly.
All right, here you go, Jim. There, if you can barely see that through the phone there, if that's all it zooms in on, that's all good. Yes, I think the Avs are going to take it all away. If they win one, if the Kings win one at home for Kopi, it'll be a miracle. But I see the Avs going the distance.
They got an uphill battle, certainly. But, LA has certainly not looked out of place in this series, frankly. They've been close. Not unlike this. But it's like, Reno here starting to pull away, 3-0. I think Barracudas need to do something here this period. Otherwise, they may be out of reach. So best of luck to both teams. And, Phil, thanks for having me.
Loose puck in the crease, and Taylor is down. It's chipped over, and he got it in the glove somehow. Oh, my goodness. Well, on that note, thank you so much, Rick, for your time.
My pleasure.
And the intel and the insider information.
Yeah.
And we will see you in about 30-something game minutes to present the cup.
Fantastic. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Phil.
Mountain Hockey League Commissioner Rick Battenberg joining us here on the Clear Cup Finals presented by Bladetech. Thank you, sir. That was great. Fans, my bad for getting crossed up on the penalties and the power plays, and sorry, Zach. As he said, lots of things going on, but how often do you get the commissioner in the booth? He plays for the Breckenridge Vipers, and we were going to try to record some interviews prior to him playing against Reno when he was here with Breck, and we just couldn't get the timing right. So this was our first opportunity to have a chat with the commissioner.
I hope he took his takeaway from what we're doing behind the scenes, and when we're pushing all the buttons and doing like multiple things, he sees exactly what's happening.
Sorry, Roger Hutchison having some words for the Mansfield bench. I told you Roger was going to be thirsty for blood after he got cheap shot in the head, and that is Tony Tyrell's son, Declan. Did you see Declan's helmet? He's got the full-on Evel Knievel bucket. Like he's ready to go jump his BMX off of a ramp and clear a ditch. Oh, and a big stand-up hit by Morgan Ellis in the neutral zone.
Morgan Ellis with probably the most crushing hit I've ever seen him do.
That was the TM Print Co. stitch job of the night. That's your Reno tattoo removal hit of the night. Morgan Ellis with a giant grin going back to the bench, knowing that he just loosened any tattoos that Michael Ellis may have.
That's the kind of hit I would expect from Tony, Raj, or Nathan. To see it come from Morgan, man, that was incredible.
That's 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds of Ellis. Is that guy all right? Oh, man. He got knocked into next week. 7.5 to go in the second period. The Ice Raiders with a 3-0 lead on 2 shorthanded goals. Jake Minton from Rob Hollowell, correct? It was 91-7, the only point getters on that.
Apparently the Mansfield bench is very unhappy.
I would be too, trailing 3-0. A chance in front goes off the stick of Julian Herrera. And the Ice Raiders are buzzing now, as they have been most of the period, but especially after Morgan's big hit. That was Scott Stevens on Paul Correa almost.
I think we've seen one other hit like that earlier in the season this year in particular.
Remember Nathan Hogue?
Yeah, the Nathan Hogue hit. That was unbelievable.
Right. Nice poke check by Andrew Peterson, but Mansfield gets it back and shoots it over Justis Gyori. Up ice for Herrera, into the middle for Hollowell, whose one-timer is sticked away. And then they crash the crease, and Al Taylor getting a little feisty as well. And while Rob Hollowell maintains his composure, as the Ice Raiders maintain a 3-goal lead. Nikki, I will allow that comment in the context of mild profanity, but yes, Lonnie has produced some interesting prints for her prints. Declan's got an awesome Tyrell shirt, custom made for him. If we don't start selling those next season on Tyrell night, we're doing something inappropriate. Or inaccurate, I should say. Insufficient. Nothing's inappropriate about what we do,
this
right?
is incredible tonight. Mansfield, both teams came out of the gate.
Oh, Weston Nash collides with a Barracuda on the end boards. And Ice Raiders take it away. They got Matty Robbs up ice. Weston Nash fights through a couple of stick checks. Nash across the line. Nash fires, and it goes off of the elbow of Taylor. And a drive goes wide again by Jeff Giron. Then Nash knocks over a Barracuda, comes back to Giron, slides it right side for Montgomery. His shot got blocked in the corner. Maybe let's see. Nope, they're not going to go. My question for you fans, how many of you have been to an NHL playoff game? And I know I'm not trying to be snarky about it, and obviously it's a mild comparison to this, but this is the closest we're going to get. Hunter Sign with a shot and a save made by Taylor. By the way, in the poll, the next goal went to Bobby Watson, not Sign or Tatum. Across the line, Johnny Garrity. Garrity's backhander goes wide, right of the cage. Back up high for Ellis. He sends it on net, and interference in front. Zach Pettit with the correct call. Hunter Sign got dumped. He was tripped, and it'll be a Brewers cabinet power play for Reno. Who is the guilty party in front of the net? It is Jimmy Anderson. The back official's job is to monitor the action in front of the net. Crazy Will, was it what round, what series? I guess what I'm trying to say is I have been to a Stanley Cup clinching game, and oh my God, the atmosphere in Los Angeles was it was mind-boggling. It was numbing. It was surreal. And in a barn of only 600, this is the closest we're going to get. Bobby Watson with a shot, and it goes off the legs of Noah Ledbetter. For many in Reno, this is the only hockey they know. Ooh, that one's close to offside, but the Ice Raiders magically held the zone, but only for a moment until it's taken away by Mansfield. All three last season for the Star. I loved going to the one Stars game I went to. I guess that
Dallas
was
Stars?
for 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, I went to a thing in Dallas, and they treated us to a Stars game. Got to go down to the locker. The funny part was they made me reverse my LA Kings gear. They wouldn't let me wear it down in the tunnel when the players came out.
We have that same rule at Greater Nevada Field for any Reno Aces game.
Interesting. Okay.
If we have people who want to play games on the field and they're wearing opposing team stuff, it comes off, or you're wearing Aces stuff.
All right, good to know. I will not come in there with my Dodgers championship gear and do the dizzy bat race with you. Shot on goal, save made by Taylor. Drop pass is knocked away by the Barracudas, picked up by Garrity. Gary dusts the defender. Right wing for Minty Fresh. 45 seconds to go, and a one-timer flutters over the crossbar and comes all the way back to Minton. Yeah, the Dallas Stars do it right. Their game presentation was phenomenal. And, of course, you expect that from an NHL club. But, really, it was top to bottom, fantastic experience.
The only time I saw the Dallas Stars was when they took on the Chicago Blackhawks in the UC, and they got away with the win, unfortunately.
Ooh, Andrew Peterson got knocked over. He's slow to get up, and it comes right back into the middle for a chance for the guy who might have knocked him over, and then knocked over his bucket and took him down on the play. And now we are going to get penalties. It was Alex Olson and Andrew Peterson still having words. I could not see how Peterson got knocked over, and Petey is not happy. A trip on Petey is the call. 3:13 to go in the second period. Ice Raiders on their fourth PWM PK, none of which have been successful for the Barracudas. Winnipeg Jets and Dallas in Winnipeg. That sounds amazing. Well, anytime you've got playoff hockey in Winnipeg, for sure. And I do lean a little bit to the Winnipeg Jets in the Central. They took Alex Iafallo and Gabe Velarde from the Kings, and what do we get in return? A defunct P.L. Dubois. And then he went to Washington and lit it up. Jimmy Anderson comes out of the box, and now it's a power play. There were 2 ticks left when Andrew Peterson went in. Alex Gano through the neutral zone, across the blue line, holds up, left circle, waits, shoots, save made. Al Taylor leaves it for his defenseman to start the breakout. Through the neutral zone, Barracudas get entry. A backhander sails high and wide, stays in the rink. Michael Ellis, he fires, and that's blockered into the netting by Gyori. He says no. .231 to go in the second period. Only 3 shorthanded goals for Reno all season, but in the Clear Cup final presented by Bladetech Hockey tonight, they have 2. Cleared by Reno on the face-off win. We have a lot of people to thank tonight, for tonight, and all season long, and we're going to start that at the beginning of the third period. It'll be a bit of a love fest. Bobby Watson might have got away with a hook there as the Barracudas brought it into the attacking zone. They still have possession. It's loose on the left side of Gyori. Where'd it go? He thought it was behind him. He looks, and there's more extracurriculars in the crease. And Tony Tyrell lets go, so does Johnny Garrity. Simon LeBleu is owner emeritus, I believe is his title. And a little bummed he's not in the building tonight. Simon, I hope you're healthy, happy at home watching. Barracudas have possession with 40 seconds to go. Big battle in front of the net with Wayne Johns and Tony Tyrell. Johns trying to get position to create a screen on Gyori, and Tony Tyrell just got out of the way in time. Oh, that could be interference on Tyrell, and that one got let go. I can't find the official in the other corner if his arm is up. Actually, there's Zach. It is not. They're still pushing and shoving and cross-checking for position. Another shot goes wide, knocked down and taken by Bobby Watson. I'm still watching Morgan Ellis and Wayne Johns trying to battle in front. And now the Barracudas, gassed, will go for a change. 0 for 4 are the Barracudas on the power play.
Ice Raiders at full strength. Another successful PWM
UMPK.
And Kristen, I love that you're monitoring all this from the stands here in Reno, making the long drive. Sent in on Taylor, and with under a minute to go in the period, he'll slow things down and give everybody a chance to catch their breath. No, Olsen, we talked about this last night. They are not hometown refs. Neither Zach nor Satoru nor Skylar Bryson live in Reno. None of them. They're calling a good game, actually, and they can only call what they see. What I saw on the hook coming up the boards, they wouldn't have been able to catch from the opposite side, and it might not have been a total hook. Just over half a minute to go. Hard pass off the boards, turned over right to Minton. Minton tried to get it cross ice or spring Montgomery. Matty Robbs was sort of open on the far side, turned over by Nash, and play is barely onside for the Barracudas. But they dumped it in, and Nash left it behind the net for Giron. Giron gets it into the neutral zone, and with only 15 seconds left, the Barracudas will play it back D to D. Cross ice looking for Jake Minton, and the Barracudas will just eat it.
At the end of the second period, Mansfield Barracudas, no goals. Reno Ice Raiders, 3 goals.
Keep an eye on everybody going to the locker room here. And all of the Ice Raiders come out and are giving Gyori the love. Heck, even Al Taylor and Gyori hugging it out right there at center ice. Game's not even over yet. And Al Taylor is showing class and sportsmanship to Gyori, who is having a marvelous game. Shoshana Granite will have our... Oh, wait, listen to the crowd for Gyori. Take a breath. Shots on goal in that second period, 16 for Reno and 9 for the Barracudas. Reno out shooting Mansfield 28-22 overall. 2 goals on the board for the Ice Raiders. In the battle of the faceoffs, still even again. In the first period, it was 10-6 favoring Reno. And in the second period, 12-10 favoring Mansfield. That is a 20-18 split. So Reno with a 51% advantage on the draws. Oh my, what do we do now?
Continue to be awesome.
Well, depending on who you ask in the chat. I don't know how they're going to answer that, but okay. We're doing our thing and having a blast. Let's see. So when we come back out of the second intermission, we are going to thank everybody we need to thank. An amazing staff that makes all this happen. And we're going to take a timeout and catch our breath. You guys are going to go to the fridge and grab a Tukey Ale from the brewer's cabinet, right? Or if you are not in the Reno area, you're going to grab your favorite beverage and or snack, because after the game, we are going to present the Clear Cup to the winners and have some extended interviews and talks.
It might be time to freshen up that Tukey for me, though.
All right. We'll take a timeout, catch our breath, and we'll be back with the third period of the Clear Cup Final presented by Bladetech Hockey and the Championship Series brought to you by Sierra Sids Casino.
Some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast. Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No.
It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy?
I'm gonna need a Zamboni. Hey, can I get a water? Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Feeling like you're in the penalty box with your money? Knowing that you and your financial goals are in good hands is always important when it comes to investing. That's why at Peterson Wealth Management, we are with you every step of the way. We are here to help our clients stay focused by having conversations about their priorities, goals, and even the unexpected. Peterson Wealth Management, helping people manage and invest their money every step of the way. A true power play.
It's that time. Time for temperatures to drop. Now is no time for the unexpected. It's Gettle time. Gettle's quick response AC heating and plumbing experts are there every time in the nick of time to service your home systems. If it breaks today, we're there to fix it. Gettle. We do things the right way, not the easy way.
Tonight's winning raffle ticket number. Last 5 digits on your raffle ticket. 96514. Excuse me, zip code in California. 96514. Congratulations. 96514. Please meet Ashley in the lobby to collect your prize of $205. Once again, 96514. Red raffle ticket 96514. Please meet Ashley in the lobby here at Reno Ice.
cups.
Jess was so funny. He goes, as he pulls a bottle out of my bag earlier, oh my God. He goes, he goes, what is your fascination with this stuff? I'm like, what did you see? He goes, I just went
Pardon me, guys. Gonna sneak behind you again here. Careful back here, guys. Uh-oh. Dead air, Chris Payne. Oh, there you go. Oh, we got to do happy birthdays too. Maybe on an icing, you can sneak in happy birthday Hunter sign. I don't know, maybe instead of playing a song during an icing, what do you think? Or do you want to do it with all the thank yous coming out of the period? Or do we save that for after the game, the way things are going? Because our goaltender's birthday is on the 30th in 4 days. And if things stay the way they are, it might be quite a birthday treat, if you get what I'm saying. You're doing great, Zach. That was super confusing. I totally misread our power play, shorthanded, yada, yada. Yeah, right? Here, you want that part too when you do your thank yous.
I will. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa.
No, I have an awesome tendon issue
Oh.
in my wrist, where like if I pick something up in a weird angle, the tendon's just like struggle.
Oh, look at that. He's braced up.
He's going bowling later.
You also play bass guitar. What do you play? Oh, shucks. I might be on the air.
What's happening?
Jim, are we hot? We're good. All right, we're back.
Okay.
That was close.
Woo. We're like on this side of the microphone before the broadcast comes back in. We're like Keanu Reeves in the first Matrix.
And the doctor said, I barely know her.
Know her.
That was close. Here come the Ice Raiders for the final 20 minutes of the 25-26 season. And they lead 3-0. That's today.
April 30th, your own goalie, number 88, Justis Gyori, also celebrates a birthday. Happy birthday to our Ice Raiders. When you see them, make sure you wish them a very happy birthday.
I didn't see anything bad, and I didn't give anything away, but yeah, that's what we do. We talk things out. I guess we were hotter than I thought. And that's all right. I kept it clean. And this is the third period brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet, purveyors, creators of the Tukey Ale, a Kolsch-style ale, a Kolsch-style lager. I always get it confused. I should read my own script. Reno natives. Andrew Peterson was born in Reno. He is of Minnesota natives. Oh, a chance for Tatum in front, and it goes high and wide. Justis may have got a glove on that one. Hard to see from this angle because Tatum's body cut right in front of me and the glove.
We want the cup.
Fans are into it, and they want it bad, and they get one! Al Taylor, frustrated, sends the puck 200 feet. And the Ice Raiders, again in the first minute of the period, pad their lead 4-0. Johnny Garrity with his second, leading the handshakes. The young shepherd on 10 toes, celebrating a birthday, gets his first point of the night. The league leader in points, Hunter Sign. At 19-11, Johnny Garrity makes it 4-0. Reno. Sent in front, a chance for Jake Minton. No, he couldn't corral it. It was in his feet. And Mansfield will take it over. Four's the magic number.
Okay. But you missed the last part. I'm not going to repeat it on the broadcast.
I'll say it. Al Taylor does not suck.
No. Al Taylor, that last part, well, okay, I mean, you took the cat out of the bag, but Al Taylor, no. Al Taylor's incredible.
He's played well.
Yes.
The other end, he's played better. It's just one of those nights. The Ice Raiders with too strong of an offensive attack as Tony Tyrell walks it in, and his shot attempt denied. Played up the boards, not out, held in by Alex Boyko, but taken away by Mansfield. Again, turned over to Reno, and then getting spun around on the play. Alex Boyko, a little shaken up. Slow to get up, will make his way to the bench. Morgan Ellis avoids a stick check, and he blew a tire. He was not hooked, he was not tripped. He simply fell on the play, and that's a good no call. Maybe that was Julian Herrera, I beg your pardon. Morgan Ellis just came back in the play. And then Julian Herrera did take it away. And again, poked free by the good defensive stick of Morgan Ellis, who all season long has played mostly forward, filled in on D a couple of times. And I'm pretty sure if you go around hockey across the continent, that is kind of a standard chant that you hear, counting the goalies and hey, and in sports, you're right. I've heard worse things from other clubs, arenas, but we won't go down that road as Bobby Watson, I beg your pardon, Andrew Peterson missed it high and wide.
Even Commissioner Battenberg the commissioner even mentioned earlier, like if
Oh, taken away by Alex Cano. Down low for Hutch. Hutch fires, and it goes wide. He was looking for Fagergren in the middle and elected to shoot. Go ahead, Chris Payne.
If this starts to get out of hand, which is almost now becoming for Mansfield, it's going to be impossible to recover.
They've got a big uphill battle to climb if they want to get on top of this Mountain Hockey League championship. If that were to happen, we'd have a 5-on-5 overtime. And then we'll take it from there, but let's see what happens here. Al Taylor stops that one easily. He saw Andrew Peterson's slapper all the way. Do you mean like how many people, Dan? There's somewhere between 750 and 850 in the building. Don't go calling any code enforcement on the number of bodies in here tonight. I don't think anyone got turned away.
5 people did.
Really?
I don't know if that's true.
Oh, okay. Oh, David Fine says hi.
I got a laugh out of Zach Shia. That makes me happy.
Right? Where'd the puck go? It's over on the other side of the rink from where I am. It comes to Giron for a bomb that almost broke the glass and comes back to Bobby Watson. Back to Weston Nash, and he didn't see the defender sliding to block the shot. And hopefully that got Chris Alexander on a shin guard. It must have, because he is back in the play. The thud off of that plastic.
And the velocity of which that was traveling.
That was probably an 80 to, I'll be generous, 75 to 95 miles an hour clapper by Weston
For Chris
Nash.
Alexander, like, he's a little slow to get to the bench, but he still took it like a champ.
Down 4-0 doesn't matter. They're gonna give it their all, and much respect to the Barracudas for playing that way. Monty with a backhand chip shot that goes wide. Took the handoff and put it right on net that quickly. Hunter Sign sends it in, but Nash would have been offside on the play. Rink wide pass, and the Barracudas catch the Ice Raiders changing, and a shot goes wide. A wide open look on the other wing. Montgomery the other way. Onside, he's got Minton coming in the middle, looking for, Matty Robbs in the middle instead, trailing the play. 5 minutes gone by in the third period, easily gloved by Gyori, and he'll settle things down. D. Wonder couldn't get a ticket. Yeah, the ticket sold out, so I didn't know if people try to crash the front door. Yeah, Nashville, even the Predators, 18,000 people saying it's all your fault. I knew there was a couple NHL teams that still do the old college thing. It's really more of a college thing to get on players' cases like that. Or at this level as well, which is, Senior A. A lot of guys that played mostly college, ECHL. A couple of AHLers sprinkled throughout. A few games here and there. This will be icing against Reno with 6 minutes gone by in the third period. Can we get the sappy stuff out of the way now, Chris Payne? Because we're going to have a lot of presentations. Just between you, me, and all you fans. Can't thank you guys enough all season long, and I'm going to just throw out names. Freezy, TM Printco, Susan, Kristen, the Wags, Jake from Capital City Sharpening, who's been in the building tonight and last night. So he wasn't in on the chat, and a few. Go ahead.
Who's the lady on the chat that I was going back and forth with when we were playing Santa Rosa? That lady was super nice.
Susan Lawrence, and a kick save made by Gyori as the Barracudas won the draw. Might have been Susan.
I think so.
Thinking of? Yeah, that's Kristen's mom. As a shot goes wide and comes back to the left point, held in, and getting interfered with was Tyrell, and then Tyrell gets up and shoves the Barracuda right back. Seriously, all you fans, every single one of you, whether you're rooting for Reno or the opponent or no one, and you're just finding hockey here, you guys logging in, watching, contributing. It's a unique thing we get to do here, and talking with you guys, because you're right, it's not the NHL, it's not ESPN. We get to have a direct line of communication to you, and to me that is that's special.
We want to make sure that the following volunteers know their hard work has not gone unnoticed this year. Jeremy the Hot Sauce Guy, Shoshana Goodwin, Colin Black, Kevin Pattinson, Ashley Chihak, Sierra Chihak, Cody, and Ashley Brown. And Carissa, thank you.
Big shout out to our volunteers. Matt Robinson on a breakaway. He sends it across and looking for a Hollowell. His stick got tied up. Surprised Matty didn't shoot, but looking for the net on the open side. Here's Robinson again looking to set up Hollowell. And that pass was blocked as well. Yeah, there's so many names, guys. All season long, it's hard to remember everybody. And the fans who all say thanks and good job. And I wish I could be like Bob Millen and remember every.
I see everybody 75 times a year. Even the new people, I do my best to remember their names.
Right, and you are so good about that watching.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I'll talk to you about that later. I don't need to bore the fans with
hey now.
Backyard and camping and all kinds. Shout out to the ownership group, Jess Peterson, Weston Ash, for letting us do what we get to do here and having fun with it and kind of free. Up ahead for Nathan Hogue. Grip it and rip it, big fella, and it goes wide.
And his dad, Norm, thank you for allowing us to have been part of the team and still be part of the team since you guys moved to Reno.
To go in the period. We're doing all this now because once this horn sounds, a chance in front for Fagergren, the mighty mullet denied by Taylor, the one-timer in tight.
Thank you to the unsung. And Cody, Sierra Chihawk, Ashley, Colin Black, Shoshana Goodman, Jeremy, the hot sauce guy,
And if we forgot Jeff Partika, the EMTs, there's so many people to thank.
I keep thinking Partika's though part of the one of the sponsors. I don't want to overdo it on the sponsor.
You're fair. You're all right. He is Spencer Investigations. My bad. Good stick lift by Roger Hutchison on the back check to take the puck away from a Barracuda, and then Roger gets all up in his mug and says, "I got you," but does nothing else.
Oh, man.
Barely onside is Jeff Giron with the puck. No, it is Giron. I beg your pardon. Got the 1 and the 2 crossed up for a moment. It comes back to Nash after Giron's shot missed. Nash will sauce it on the backhand into the corner for the mighty mullet. Zeth Fagergren designed these jerseys. And I love them. I got to get my hands on one of these silver, black, and white buttes. Thank you to the Brysons. I love that there's some referee neutrality in the chat as well. And I do want to get to the Brain Bean rule interpretation of the night, but I'll do that at the next whistle as the Ice Raiders change. Are you going for we're halfway there?
Somebody's still screaming.
Oh, Hunter Sign. Oh no, he didn't get a breakaway. Al Taylor got to it first, and then Hunter Sign almost threw it in off the back of Taylor, and spinning around, Al Taylor gloves it. All right, tonight's rule review brought to you by Brain Bean Hockey. Drink Brain Bean Hockey. Drink Brain Bean coffee and be sharper. I need more coffee. I'm kind of wired. Tonight's rule review, Rule 610, delay a game. So many different ways you can delay the game. A goalkeeper who freezes the puck along the boards or goal frame for the purpose of delaying the game. A goalkeeper who has an opportunity to play the puck prior to being pressured by an attacking player, but instead intentionally causes a stoppage of play. So that protected zone from, there's a trip right in the neutral zone that didn't get called. I was reading and I looked up and I thought I saw a stick in the skates, Chris Payne.
You need to broadcast properly.
Okay, my bad. Any player who deliberately displaces the goal frame, delay a game.
You're a homer.
I know. Displaces the goal frame during a breakaway that deprives the attacking team of an immediate scoring opportunity. That can result in a penalty shot or a minor penalty. If the goal frame is displaced in the last 2 minutes of the game or in overtime on purpose, it's a penalty shot. A goalkeeper that deliberately removes their helmet or face mask during a breakaway. And almost a break down the middle for Tyrell, but the Barracudas deny that. A goalkeeper who drops the puck into their pads or onto the net deliberately. That one I haven't seen before. And a bench minor to any team that fails to place the correct number of players on the ice and commences play or that causes delay making additional substitutions.
You just missed incredible moves by Tony Tyrell.
I did, I'm sorry.
I mean, like, he was like a, dare I say, a ballerina on the friggin' ice, and it was amazing, like moving the puck around, like the Mansfield players who were coming after him, and he was just It was incredible to watch.
I should have done that delay game penalty earlier when we had more stoppages. My bad.
Tony, don't kill me.
Yeah, right? It must have been a heck of a play if you dropped a pseudo F-bomb. Charlie Montgomery can't get around the defense of Chris Blake. Still playing his heart out. Through the neutral zone, Alex Olson gets held up, and it's taken away by Reno. Fighting through stick checks is Andrew Peterson. He'll flip it in deep. I will have to rewatch Tony Tyrell.
You need to rewatch
everybody.
that, like, when you have a time, because Tony was, like, literally just like, it was so good. Just,
Did he look like Alex Gannell for a moment?
I'm telling you right now, between the stick handling of him, like, he was very Gannell, very Watson, but also, like, the way he was moving on the ice, just, I've never seen him be so nimble and so awesome.
Under 8 minutes to go in the third period. Ice Raiders win the draw in their defensive zone. Weston Nash skates it up and hands it off for Hollowell, who cannot get it past Corey Hurtubise. And finally does. Into the corner, Alex Boyko slams into the boards. He sends it to the middle of the ice to Hollowell, who can't get a shot away. For Herrera now, back to Boyko. And flipped out of there by Mansfield. That's an awfully big table for the cup, but okay.
Listen, it's going to take an act of Congress right now to turn things around. Turn things around.
Because I don't know where it is. A blast by Giron and a glove save by Taylor. And Giron skates around Taylor's crease and might have had a brief word for him. Stolen in the neutral zone by Giron. He winds, he fires, and Taylor pulls it away from his ear. When does the next season start? Sometime in October. Ice slots in Reno have been booked.
Definitely 6 months out.
But the opponents in the schedule have not. And you can guarantee...
Or at least that we know of.
Yeah, no, I looked. I've got access to that schedule, and I've seen slot dates, but I have not seen opponents. I guarantee you there will be a massive social media push when that schedule comes out. Speaking of push, here comes a push-up ice by Jimmy Anderson. He'll flip it in past Gyori. Held in, though, by the Barracudas. Fighting for it is Zeph Fagergren, and he gets it out of the Ice Raiders' end. Almost deflected in off of Julian Herrera. It deflected just wide, but it rolled near Taylor's crease. Flipped over the head of
the mighty mullet.
Michael Ellis, yeah, and it goes all the way down. Will this be icing? Yes, it will be. Nathan Hogue can't get to it in time. There was a defender in front of him.
Ice Raiders fans, let's party.
Face off to the right of Gyori is won cleanly by the Barracudas, and a kick save made by Gyori. Holding down the fort. 6 minutes to go in this game. In this season, in game number 2 of the Clare Cup Finals presented by Bladetech. Gyori will swat it out all by himself. Rolling puck end on end. Wobbling will not go far enough for icing. Turned over in the neutral zone to Tyrell. He'll send it in deep. After it is the mighty mullet, Zeph Fagergren. Fagergren shields the puck with his wide frame. Gets it over to Hogue. Hogue tries to backhand it on net, and it sails through the goal mouth. Hutch to the point for Ellison. A shot deflected, I think, off of Fagergren, or made its way right on net to Taylor, who made the chest save. Hutchison tries to spin it in deep. Taken away by the Barracudas, one-on-one with Tyrell. They get it to the right side for a shot and a save made. Another tremendous save. A third save by Gyori on the sequence. And Hunter Sign swoops through to get the puck out of harm's way. Right wing, Roger Hutchison sends it around the boards. After it, the birthday boy, Hunter Sign. He's beaten to the loose puck by the Barracudas, and Tatum has it. Under 5 minutes to go in the Sierra Sids Casino Championship Series. Fans are hungry for a cup. I'm hungry for some BJ's Nevada barbecue brisket. Oh man, high energy game here. Bobby Watson left wing and a shot save made by Taylor. I want to say 6 or 7 teams in the Mountain Hockey League right now. Been a minute since I looked on the site, but I'm done reading scripts and I want to focus on the final 4.5 of our season. Behind the net, Hunter Sign had his pass attempt blocked. Barracudas will not get it out, held in by Gano. Gano gets stood up.
Next face-off, call the police officers to the lobby, please.
Yes, absolutely.
Uh-oh. In the neutral zone, Ice Raiders have it. Bobby Watson will sauce it back to Andrew Peterson, and the Ice Raiders will regroup. And then a giant hit on Johnny Garrity again by number 17. Javen Heidergart. Barracuda still bringing the physicality. And Johnny Garrity's always been a target because he's a good player. That's how it goes. Waffle boarded away. Let's just leave that one go, Chris.
Yep. I'm doing it.
Yeah. A shot on goal again, kicked away by Gyori. With just under 33 to go in the third period. Shot blocked again off of the legs of Watson this time. Alex Gano picks up the puck. Tried to give it right wing to Robinson, but it deflected off of Montgomery. Oh, the heart is pounding. It comes in the middle for a Giron bomb, but he shanked it wide. He gets his own rebound, and Taylor makes the save. Oh. Are we getting a penalty or just a line change here? Let's see. No, we are getting penalties. A minor for interference.
7?
7, yes. Chris Blake at 3:07. It's the third Brewers Cabinet power play for Reno. They are 0 for 2 tonight. Last night they were 2 for 7. Yeah, we don't know what's going on in the lobby, and quite frankly, we don't want to dedicate any attention to that. Ice Raiders on the Brewers Cabinet power play. Giron down low has his pass deflect off of Montgomery and cleared by Mansfield. Gyori sends it up to Charlie Montgomery. It bounced off his shin pads. He's got to take it all the way back behind the net. Jeff Giron leading the breakout. Up ice at the half wall. Stops up. Skates around a stick check. Plays it off the boards. Down low for Matt Robinson. Matt Robinson, the Texas native. Sorry that his Stars lost in overtime tonight. It's going to be a 7-game series there, though. Shot. Wait. I can't tell what they're saying out there in my ATM booth. Oh, and a save made by Taylor, and he finds the rebound in front of him and covers. 2:09 to go.
I believe the chant that we get in Breckenridge is the chant that is being had right now toward our opponent.
Well, let's not perpetuate that then. Come on, Reno fans. Let's be better than that. Face off to the right of Taylor. Roger Hutchison still battling with his face-off combatant. And then Tony Tyrell gets run at by Heidergart. Well, Heidergart's trying to get his money's worth. And then Nathan Hogue comes in and throws a body. Look out. Nathan Hogue is ready to light someone up because he saw his buddies getting pushed around. Well, I was going to say something to Chris Blake, but not anymore.
Not today.
Nope. I was going to say something polite, actually. I was going to tell him, hey, you guys played your hearts out. And now Roger Hutchison tied up with, I can't tell who that is. Yeah, that's...
it's my favorite player.
That's Heidergard again. And now he's just going to horse collar him. Roger, no. Roger, why? Roger Hutchison's night is done. That was not a good... Yep. 2 and a 10 for Roger. The Barracuda...
Unsportsman?
Sorry?
Unsportsman?
I thought he said 2 minutes for roughing and a 10-minute misconduct.
Misconduct.
Yeah, okay. So it'll be a minute 6 of power play time for the Barracudas. No, I'm not. I'm just not. Yeah, that was not a good play by Roger. Oh, the rink can't hold 1,000, says Joel Grace, who helped build this place. So 15 seconds of 4-on-4. Ice Raiders win the draw, whip it around to Andrew Peterson. Not exactly the energy we wanted for the final 70-something seconds of the game from either side. And what you heard was Chris Blake slamming his stick on the glass, and it doesn't matter because Alex Gano, with a shorthanded goal, slams the door on the Mansfield season. 5-0 lead for Reno. Alex Gano, shorthanded, 3 shorthanded goals.
17?
91 and 19. With 57 seconds left, the Ice Raiders have almost completed what might seem like a small miracle. Three short-handed goals. Only 3 all season long in Reno. And they get 3 tonight. Alex Gano with his second point of the night. .40 seconds to go in the game. Can they hold him off? Comes back up high. Mansfield looking back door. They almost deflected it onto the right post. 30 seconds to go. Taken away by Monty and cleared all the way down. No icing on the penalty kill. 20 seconds. Off the skate of Montgomery. And then Tyrell with a big hit. Knocks over a Barracuda. Tony Tyrell has it on his stick. He shoots and a save made by Taylor. And Taylor will let it go. Say it loud, say it proud. The Ice Raiders are the champions of the Mountain Hockey League. Justis Gyori with the shutout in the second game of the championship series. Undoubtedly your number one star of the game, Chris Payne.
Do we have 3 stars? Because I've got them right here.
We should. We need to give Justis Gyori his 3rd star credit. Justis Gyori, phenomenal at home this season. There will be handshakes, and hopefully nothing else. After the handshakes, Commissioner Battenberg will come out with the cup. Go ahead. Oh no, wait for the pictures, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, it happened. Justis Gyori with a shutout. And they want Al Taylor in front. Justis wants Al Taylor in front. That is a classy move again by Justis. And Al Taylor, a big hug, the former teammates. Al Taylor playing in Reno. I don't know all the backstory behind all the teammates back in the day here. Matt Robinson knows a lot of these Texas natives guys. And kudos to the Cudas for getting through Breck, making the trip out here, and fighting for their lives. But the offensive firepower of Reno, Johnny Garrity, 2 goals. Bobby Watson, a goal and an assist. Jake Minton, 3 goals on the weekend. And Alex Gano slamming the door with a minute to go. Want to give an extra thanks to Michael Tatum for sending in all the roster information this series and back in November. Always a pleasure to deal with Michael Tatum. And the celebrations begin with the fans as the handshakes finish. Final shots on net, 43 by Reno, 29 by the Barracudas. Ice Raiders won the face-offs 30-24. Al Taylor with the thumbs up for us here in the box. Wayne Johns comes over and is giving the officials a hug after giving them some choice words earlier. And everyone coming over and shaking Zach Pettit and Skylar Bryson's hands. Zach Pettit's and Bryson's hands, because they have different hands. So it's, possessive on each. The chance for Tony Tyrell playing his potentially last game in Reno. If he's going to sub next year, that is still to be determined. Hell of a game, Al. Hell of a game. He came over for a handshake for everyone in the box, a fist pump for Chris Payne. Bobby Watson talking to his Midwest buddies. Bobby lives in Oklahoma. He's been playing with the Ice Raiders for years. He's I think he comes the farthest. Wow, Chris Payne. Wow.
We have a championship, Philip.
We do.
I'm trying to be as humble as I can about all this.
TM Printco, how big of a banner can you make for us? We'll see how it goes. Championship hats for the Ice Raiders. Clear Cup champions. Thank you, Clear Brands. Thank you, Bladetech Hockey.
Make some noise for number 91, Minty Fresh,
Jake Minton. Your number 2 star of the game tonight.
Jeremy!
We look forward to seeing you again in the next 6 months as we resume the 2026-2027 campaign. At this time, we ask that you direct your attention.
We've got 3 more feet if you want to go.
If
you want to go up to 3 more feet.
Of the 2026 Clear Cup. With Commissioner Rick Blackburn.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to thank the Mansfield Barracudas for a fantastic season. And making the trip out here. You know, it's fans like you, all this enthusiastic fans that make this possible. And in my capacity as the Commissioner of the Mountain Hockey League, I'd like to welcome Captain of the Ice Raiders, Andrew Peterson. Congratulations. You can touch it now, you guys won. Congratulations, you are the Clear Cup champions.
Did you expect a shutout tonight?
No, I thought it would be close, but you know what? Ice Raiders are a great team. You guys, you know, they won the regular season for a reason. So, dominant performance, and really, really excited to hand off the cup to such a great organization. And congratulations to all of you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for everything, Rick. Hey, Coach. Since everybody's going to get... I was going to ask if I tell you what, we're just going to do not on camera as everybody is getting their time with the cup. Wow, a shutout by Justis Gyori. What can you say about that performance tonight?
Well, you know, he's 4-0 against those guys before tonight, and he had confidence. We had the confidence in him, and he played great, made timely saves when we needed him, and it's a big win for us.
Giant cheer for Tony Tyrell skating on his lap around the rink. How are you going to fill the void left by that man next season?
I'll tell you what, it's already going to be different in the dressing room. Just looking in there, him and Barbs used to sit beside each other, and it's totally something we're going to miss for sure.
Roger Hutchison back out on the ice. All right, let's talk about the bad part. That play by Hutch, not quality hockey by Reno, though.
No, I didn't. He knew right away that he made a mistake, and you know, things happen. Thankfully, we didn't get scored on, and worked out good.
Awesome, Coach. All right, well, we want to talk to a couple more guys. Thank you so much for everything this season. It is such an honor to interview you every game and be a part of this Reno Ice family. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you, buddy.
Loving it. Loving it. Joining me now, Roger Hutchison, your third Mountain Hockey League championship, as Hunter Sign, happy birthday, lifts the cup right now. How does this one differ from the previous 2 championships?
They're all special, this one especially. Just to do it with this group of guys, it's been about 5 years in the making. Ever since we came to Reno, it's been huge, and we're just excited to finally bring something home for these fans and win a championship.
Last night at the end of the third period, taking a couple of draws, you took a stick to the head, and you should have took it out on the Barracudas tonight. It was a fast, physical game, and you guys came out on top. What's it going to be like next season for you?
I mean, every season it's physical. You know how I play. I know a lot of those guys have a problem with me. How it ended, I tell them, they said, why don't you drop, square up? I said, nobody wants to. They're too scared. So number 17's a clown. But, you know, we'll keep playing. We zipped them 5-0, so we could have a nice plane ride back to Texas with that attitude.
Well, we'll get him next season, Roger. Thank you so much. Roger the Enforcer Hutchison. Up next, the young shepherd on 10 toes. Oh, hold on a second. Everyone's going to follow Justis. Go, go, go. The victory lap with the goaltender. Happy birthday, Hunter Sign, a championship to the league leader in points.
I mean, this is unreal. I couldn't ask for a better birthday present. Can't be more happier. I love these guys, the coaching staff, the media, everyone. Everyone was pulling on the rope. Fucking rights. Unreal, unreal.
Go party, Hunter. Happy birthday. Where did, oh, we're gonna get the team photo now. I do want to talk to Justis in a moment. He might have dropped an F-bomb, but that's okay. I love that Justis handed the cup to the coaches. He can't hear you. Send all the fans to the end of the ice to celebrate behind the fence.
Make your way over to the scoreboard side. Get to the glass. Get to the background.
Right behind you.
Go over to the 60 center. Make your way over to the 60 center.
You had a good win too, man. Johnny Garrity went and got the game-winning goaltender, the championship-winning goaltender, the shutout goaltender, 5-0 on the season against Mansfield, gonna be a dad, having a birthday on Monday. Everything is coming up Justis tonight.
I'm blessed. It's amazing.
Unbelievable. How did you pull? Let me rephrase that. I apologize. You had Mansfield's number all season. What did you do different tonight to keep them scoreless?
Nothing. I stayed focused, but my boys in front of me, couldn't have done it without them. They were the reason I got it, so it was amazing.
When is the baby coming?
May 7th, but she seems a little comfy in there, so we'll see. Maybe May 7th, maybe like a little later, maybe May 10th. Hoping for my birthday, April 30th. That'd be the best present ever, so we'll see.
I can't wait to see a picture of the baby in the cup.
In the cup, in the glove. I'm trying to figure that out. It'd be so cute. It'd be so fun.
Talk about the difference this season versus previous seasons. What was different about this group in the locker room, how everyone came together and built a championship caliber squad?
Yeah, I mean, it's been, 5 seasons now in the making up here in Reno, and every year the group just gets closer and more refined, and everyone just blends, and it's just incredible. And then also the people on the, that you don't see on the ice, like, it's just a big family, big community. I mean, even you've been incredible. Like, couldn't have done it without everyone. It makes it, seriously, one big family. It's cliche, but it's true.
I appreciate that, brother. Can I get my big hug now?
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Now I'm going to start crying because I hugged Justis for a shutout, and we win a championship, and it's beautiful. I'll let Ms. Tyrell take over. Oh, and Declan, yeah, go do your thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you again. Thank you again. I'll see you guys at time.
Pinion. We're going across the Pinion. All right, we're going to do our thing. Hey, where'd Chris Payne go? Everybody's running on the ice. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, hey, Declan Tyrell. Declan wants to give a tribute to his dad, Tony. What you got, Declan?
I'm very proud. I'm trying not to tear up right now, but I'm very proud, Played since he was 10. I'm so proud of him. Watched him my whole life. Never been so proud of him. And I'm going to miss him play. That's for sure.
I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm not crying, you're crying. Everybody's crying here. Hey.
It's on to you. Yeah. It's your turn now.
When
I guarantee I'm going to be on the Raiders, and I'm going to win this cup. I promise.
He's going full Vlad Guerrero on us. Can I get a hug out of that deck? Thanks, buddy, my fellow Kings fan. I love it. I love it. Lonnie, thanks for everyone heard you, and we love it. Here comes, hey, there's Yesenia. Oh, roses for Declan to give to his dad. Friends, family, everybody taking pictures here on the ice. So much love. Thank you, Jan. Jim, thank you, Jan. Wow. I haven't cried like this since Kings won in 14. What a trip. Oh, yeah, why don't we talk to Tony? I'm going to work my way across the ice. Tony, your son just made us cry. Here, let's get a look over here at the camera here.
Tony, you gave Lonnie a rose on your very first date. So I wanted to give you 12 roses to each one of your family members because that's how much you guys mean to us. We love you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We love you guys.
That's Mrs. Geron, Yesenia, showing the love. Family photo, and then we'll talk to Tony the Tornado Tyrell. Fans out on the ice. This is great. Bloodstained jersey from last night's fight, but who cares? You win it all, you go out a champion. What's the feeling?
This definitely the best feeling I could have had, or what a group of guys and the whole surrounding with the ownership and even my family, my wife, and my son supporting me the whole way through it. My mom kept flying in from Phoenix. She's been there since day one and supporting me, and I couldn't ask for a better group to support me and surround me. And it's just been fun to watch and fun to play in. And it wasn't even work to me, it was just fun. That was the whole reason I stopped playing hockey back in the day, because I wasn't having fun anymore, but this was fun the whole 5 years I played, so it was awesome.
And you told me, well, it's been almost 6 weeks now, about how this crowd energized you. What did the crowd do for you and the Ice Raiders tonight, propelling them to this 5-0 win?
Oh, they just keep you coming back for wanting more, so that just energizes us all in the locker room. We were all saying in the locker room, like, listen to this, it's so loud out there. How could you not be psyched for this? So everybody was pumped the whole way through, so it was awesome.
So how do you not come back for another season?
I'm on the fence right now, but I don't want to say I'm done, but I'm kind of done. I got to coach my kids' team next season, so I might pop in for a few games here and there, but I'm pretty much on the way out. So I'm 43, so I can't be playing that way anymore. I'm having a blast fighting and playing the body, but it's taking a toll.
Who, by the way, guaranteed he's going to be an Ice Raider in the future.
Yeah, I'll play a couple games.
Okay, well, you're going to play with him? It's going to be like the Jameses out there?
Yeah, maybe I'll come back for those, yeah.
Tony Tyrell, it has been an honor to call your fights in your games over the last 5 seasons. Can't thank you enough for everything you've done for Reno and for me and Shoshana personally. I am...
Thank you. You're the heart and soul of this team, so thank you very much.
I'm so proud to be able to call you a friend. I really am.
Thank you.
The hardest part of a season ending is when you have to say, until next time, to your friends. And I know I'm going to see Tony next week when he changes my oil, and in the future when I got to change more rotors, but it's just a different dynamic when it's part of a hockey family. It's just so different. And you guys that are still watching, or you Ice Raiders that are going to watch this broadcast all the way through to see everybody celebrating, like the Garrities. The Garrities are family, Billy and Mr. Garrity, all the Petersons, the Herreras, the Ellises, Morgan's little sister works here at the rink. Jess Peterson, are you able to talk?
Yeah.
Well, audibly? Well, let's look at the camera over here. We're still over here. Jess Peterson, congratulations. It took 5 years, and you can call yourself a champion in Reno.
Well, I mean, we were champions before, but it is official, right? And I think the league's come a long way. So the league's come a long way, and we're working on it. And yeah, hey, we got a trophy, we got a playoff, we had a championship. So progress is progress, and that's where we're at. So Rome wasn't built in a day type of thing.
From that first game where I was teaching Chris Payne how to be a hockey announcer, obviously he knows how to talk, but he had to learn the hockey intricacies, to having Jim Dunnigan up there. Oh, we got Declan kissing the cup.
How can you not be romantic about hockey with this? Come on.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So thank you so much for letting Chris Payne and I do what we do out here. It's marvelous. Thank you.
As I found, hey, you guys are best in class. There's no issues. I don't care what anybody says. We don't have a bad broadcast, blah, 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 blah. And that's kind of an inside joke. But yeah, you and Chris Payne are as long, or with the team as long as there is Ice Raiders.
Much appreciated, and I will make sure that I don't do anything to jeopardize that. Thank you, Jess Peterson.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I got to talk to, who wants to go next? Jeff. Oh, hey, how's it going? Let's get Jeff Giron to turn around and look at the camera. The Iron Man, your third championship with the Ice Raiders. Same question for you. Different. I'm all emotional here. Does this one differ, or how does it from the previous two?
This one differs, because we're doing it in front of a much bigger community. We're getting a lot more support from Reno, a whole new team. And I would say a thing that was very similar is that this team has just as much heart that our previous teams had. And we were able to come together, play really well. We left it all out there. Guys are in the locker room with ice packs. So it's just, very, very similar.
In the last interview that I did with you, you gave a big shout out to your wife, Yesenia, and the Wags. Now I'm going to put you on the spot, Yesenia. Is there a difference in this group of Wags versus previous years that helped propel these guys to the championship?
Honestly, every single WAG that has ever been out to any game has been so supportive, such a community. That's the most important thing about this place, is the community that we always get. No difference. Always supportive, always incredibly amazing. We fucking love, sorry if I curse, we freaking love every single WAG that's out here. They support every single second of every single game. We're out here for all the tournaments. We're out here for every single everything. So yeah, no difference.
We
love it.
Amazing. Enjoy this celebration. We will see you next season. Thank you guys so much for everything you do.
Yep, what she said.
Love it. Morgan Ellis. Morgan Ellis stepping up on D and flattening Barracudas tonight, especially that last big hit. I think it was in the second or third period where you came away with a big grin. Yeah. You have been instrumental all season long. Wherever coach puts you, you get it done.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I just, wherever he puts me, I just try to do the best I can and give a good effort for the boys and just try to be a contributor, you know?
How fun was it playing with Tony Tyrell in his last 2 games, filling in for Adam Barber on defense? Talk about did he say anything to you about communication, how to play the puck, how to get the puck out? Obviously, you know how to play defense. I'm not trying to dumb it down at all, but just part of the communication about how he plays and how offensive both of you can be.
Yeah, we definitely had a conversation about us toning it down a little bit just because we do have kind of very similar styles of play. And, you know, taking a risk, making a hit or a rush, we just had to be considerate of each other when doing that. Yeah.
Awesome. Great job tonight. Enjoy your day with the cup. Well-deserved, Morgan Ellis. Ellen, thank you for all the video production that you do. Everybody loves the commercials. Everybody. You do a fantastic job.
You did a great job all season. Thank you so much.
I just talk, but thank you. Thank you so much. How we doing, Jim? Keep the love going? All right. Jake Mitten's taking family photos. We'll get to him in a moment. Who's still... Jake says he'll come over next. I do feel bad Chris Payne is kind of left out there. I will make sure to get a final with him. Jake Mitten, 3 goals in the championship series. Sorry for not knowing your history. How many other championships have you played? How many of the goals have you scored? Or was this a breakout performance for you?
Oh boy, you got to take it back to 11 years ago, midget 18 state championships. I think the final score was like 4-0 still, and I got one in that. So that was pretty special, but I'd say this one takes a cake. This is going to stick in my memory bank forever.
This is your second season with us. Second. I've lost track.
Two and a half. Joined Midway a couple years ago.
That's what I thought. Well, Johnny Garrity, your best friend, brought you along. Talk about the difference in the locker room this year versus last season and how you guys won it all.
Oh, boy, I'd say we just kept things the same. Honestly, we didn't have much turnover from last year, so the boys stayed pretty close, and they just wanted to fight for each other this weekend, and you could really feel it. Looking at left, looking right, the person next to you, you really wanted to win it for them and not yourself.
Well, you did win it for each other. You won it for the fans. Enjoy the celebration. Thank you so much for a tremendous season. Thank you to your mom and dad for all their awesome support as well. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Minton.
Thank you, Phil. Appreciate you as always.
We won a championship together 11 years ago. 11 years ago.
Oh, this one's different. So I talked about the state championship. We won a high school championship 11 years ago as well. I got the first goal of the game, and Johnny got the game winner, and we won 4-3.
That's right. 11 years, almost on the dot. We're here again.
Johnny Garrett, the Barracudas had a target on your back tonight because you're such a good hockey player, but you kept your head, you potted a shorty, one shorty tonight, and with the A, you led your team to victory. How sweet does this one taste?
It's awesome. I mean, we worked so hard to get here. Coming to practice in the morning when we're supposed to be at work, and a hard-fought season, and it tastes great. It tastes great. Everyone worked hard. We had everyone pulling on the rope this weekend, and a lot of guys that weren't dressed this weekend that contributed, like Willie Mack, and so many contributions to this team and the success we had this season. So it feels good. We worked hard for it. It's been, I think, 5 years in the making now since we've been in Reno, and so yeah, it's awesome. We all feel great.
Job well done. Can't wait to have you back again for more next season. Johnny Garrity, thank you so much.
Thank you, Phil. Appreciate you guys and all you do. You're great.
And you got a fan who wants your autograph. Amazing. Oh, a WAG photo. Amazing. Who's left? Who's still on the ice? We got to get Zeph Fagergren, the mighty mullet. Adam Barber doesn't do interviews. Walking right by. He gave me a pat on the back. He knows it. The mighty mullet who did an awesome job with these LA Kings color jerseys. 10 seasons, 3 championships. What does this one mean to you?
This one's special. I mean, I feel like the other two were kind of our past, where we were kind of growing at that time. We got to our peak, I want to say. Then COVID happened. Then we moved out here. This one means it's a whole different environment, different group. it means a lot. There's a lot more people involved this time. We got to say thanks to everyone that is involved, so thank you. And we didn't have this last time at all, so I feel like this is a bigger stage. We all did well as a team. We're growing, and yeah, this is a big statement for the whole organization. So it's not only for us as players, it's for you guys, it's for the fans, it's for everybody. So it's been a long time coming, and we're very excited, and we're very happy to have this here. So thank you.
You keep skating away. My arm's getting tired holding the microphone out that far. What's in the works for next season's jerseys? Anything special that you can reveal now?
That's a good question. I do know of a couple things we're doing. I don't want to reveal too much yet, but there's definitely some new stuff coming in the works, and very excited to do them. I'm not going to spoil it, but they are coming. I've already been talked to about it, and yeah, I'm very excited to see it. Wait till you see the ladies' version of our jerseys. There's a ladies' version that's coming out soon. I won't spoil it too much, but yeah, there's a ladies' version. I don't know what's going on with that team or anything, but we got Ice Raiders lady version coming.
Is that going to be a Reno Ice thing, or?
Jess knows a little bit more about that. But yeah, I think something like that's coming in the future. So yeah.
I think the boys are heading back to the locker room. Zeph, amazing work this season. Thank you so much for everything, setting up all the graphics, the jerseys. I got to get me one of these. I got to get one. All right.
You do. For real. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Zeph. All right. I think we got everyone. I wish I could interview everybody, but we're gonna run out of time. So I'm gonna head back to Chris Payne, who's been packing up oh so quietly. And Jim will wrap it up here. Chris Payne, it's you and me on the final here. You all right? You look stunned.
I'm good. This is fun to watch.
A bit of a tear fest out there. I don't know if you were able to plug in earbuds, and Declan made us all cry talking about his dad. I thought about doing it over the mic there. Are people still watching? Hopefully. If not, all the players will watch it again and rewatch their celebration. Favorite part of the season? Well, this. Hard to believe that, 26 games have come and gone. And this is it for the 26th season. Tony Tyrell, actually, Jim, if you can get a shot of that. Yeah, he had it up with the whole family. Tony, he's still right. Here he goes again. He was trying to get his mom to reach it, but she's a little shorter. I wonder if Jim's mic's picked that up. Who's still watching? Thanks, Big Val. All right, Chris Payne, final thoughts.
Incredible season, and thank you to everybody who was part of it.
Giant thanks to Jim Dunnigan, who makes all of this possible, running 4 cameras, setting up all the audio. Our social team, Alex, Kat, JJ, doing a marvelous job. Oh, you can have your microphone back now. No, thank you. Doing a tremendous season, and I can't wait to see the pics and the videos after this. Thank you to all the fans. Thank you to Shoshana Granite, our statistician. Our timekeeper tonight was Zach Shy. Until next season, the Ice Raiders will go to work and try to defend their Clear Cup championship. The Clear Cup, presented by Bladetech Hockey, the weekend series brought to you by Sierra Sid's Casino. For the 26th season, on behalf of Chris Payne, I'm Philip Goodman. See you next season.